All right, seventh and eighth grade. How are you guys doing? Today's Wednesday. It is the 29th of April. We're almost done with May. I was really impressed with your guys and in your work on yesterday's quiz. It was really impressive. I thought that was a major improvement. Nice job, man. Nice job. And dude, we're kind of getting into a different vibe in history right now because we just came off of World War One, and all that really, really serious stuff. And today we're going to be looking at pages 765 through 767. And coming off of World War One, you might read this and think, this is boring. Why are we reading about jazz? Who cares? And that's a valid point. So the reason we should care about what we're reading today is because at the center of it, it's all about culture and the importance and significance of culture. And that's why we're writing about culture this week in our newsletters. Because, man, what is culture? Culture can be tough to define. I mean, is it the beliefs and practices of a group of people? Is it how they cook, how they eat, how they perform music, how they write, what kind of movies they make? I mean, there's a lot of things involved in culture, right? Culture is it's pretty woven into who we are as people because we are part of a culture. And there's different cultures, right? Even within America. And that's what this is all about. Different cultures in America and how those cultures sort of get to know each other better through advancements in technology. Namely, they talk a lot about in the text today is the development of radio. I mean, this is crazy. We're communicating with each other on Google Classroom remotely. I'm recording a video with technology that would have been like alien technology to some of the folks back in the 1920s. So, I mean, it's tough to, wrap your mind around, but imagine a world where there's no radio. There's no televisions in your home. You're not going to be very well connected with other cultures, right? Because you and I, we've grown up like watching PBS and going to Ms. Dragoo's science class, and you get exposed to, oh, that's crazy. That's a picture. I just watched a video of the Amazon. You know what I mean? That's what ancient Egypt looked like. I mean, we get to see a lot of cultures because of technology, or get to know them a little bit better. Maybe not experience them, but this is wild. This is the first time in history where we see really just kind of in America, some cultures that had been in America from the beginning finally kind of getting a voice or a platform. Namely, they talk about how music is an aspect of culture and how jazz music emerges. And you can look at that on page 767. Another cool type of music that, emerges is the blues. You think about Delta blues, African-American musicians bringing their music and culture up north with them or to anywhere in the U.S. during the Great Migration and sharing that new culture with people, introducing them to it for the first time. And then think about if you got on the radio, if you got a record deal and suddenly you have people who can broadcast your song across the entire continental United States. That's how a lot of bluegrass and country music gets started during the time. The Carter family gets its start on radio. The Carter family popularized some of the songs we sing at school, like Keep on the Sunny Side and Will the Circle Be Unbroken. So, I mean, think about it this way. Music is a part of culture, and learning about new cultures through music is important and insightful. And it's crazy that this is happening at this time, and you're seeing people exposed to new ideas, and it's important to be open to seeing new cultures, seeing new forms of entertainment, new forms of writing, new forms of music. I'd like for you guys to think about today, what is, your cultural background? What are some things that you think that are a part of your culture musically? I know with my family, my dad is from the South, and, spent a lot of time in the country in bluegrass circles and brought that to my sister and I as little kids. And so I feel like that's kind of a part of our culture, kind of Appalachian culture, country, and that kind of stuff I feel is kind of interwoven in my life. What do you feel is like part of your culture? What is your culture? Think about that and make sure you pay attention to what we're reading today because it is important. Talk soon.